DOOR syndrome by Maddie Wynn. DOOR. The acronym DOOR stands for D. Deafness, O. Onychod dystrophy, O. Osteodystrophy, and R. Retardation. This acronym is essentially a summary of the disease and what it consists of. What does DOOR mean? Deafness is a hearing loss due to defectiveness of the inner ear known as the auditory nerve. Onychod dystrophy is the malformation of fingernails and toenails. Osteodystrophy is the malformation of bones, and retardation is mild through profound intellectual disability. History and frequency of DOOR syndrome. Because this disease is very rare, there are only 50 reported and recorded cases in medical literature. There is very little to no history on the disease. Signs and symptoms of DOOR syndrome. Signs that are present at birth include abnormal structure, texture, and color of fingernails and toenails, bone deformities such as abnormal largeness of the ends of the digits, which are your fingers and your toes, or malformation or absence of the bones in the ends of the fingers and toes. Signs later on during infancy include hearing loss, various cases of mental retardation, seizures, and trouble meeting developmental milestones. As shown in the picture, you can see that the formation of the fingernails and toenails are defective. How does one get DOOR syndrome? DOOR syndrome is inherited as an autoimmune recessive trait, which means this condition does not become present unless the same defective gene is received from both parents. What occurs inside? A mutation in the TBC1D24 gene. What does this gene do? This gene provides instructions for making a specific protein. This protein has the function involved in reacting to oxidative stress, which is essentially an imbalance in chemicals that help detoxify and neutralize antioxidants in the body. This protein plays an important role in brain development activity and is also active in a structure in the inner ear called stereocilia, which is hair cells that are critical in responding to sound waves and converting those sound waves into nerve impulses. The diagnosis of DOOR syndrome. DOOR syndrome is diagnosed through physical indicators at birth, as previously stated, X-rays, clinical evaluations, specialized auditory tests, indications of mental disabilities like trouble talking, reading, and comprehending as a child grows up, and evidence of seizures. Treatment for DOOR syndrome. Treatment for DOOR syndrome varies for every individual due to difference in severity. Some options for treatment include assessment and appropriate treatment for hearing loss, like hearing aids or procedures. This is evaluated as soon as possible to prevent any further impairments in communication and hearing. Seizures can be treated with an anticonvulsant medication depending on severity and occurrence of the seizures. Physical limitations can be treated with physical and occupational therapy as well as social support as a child gets older, and mental limitations can be treated with special education, speech therapy, and social support. Family genetic counseling is also recommended for families dealing with a child with this disease. The path of this disease is DOOR syndrome is not 100% curable, which means the severity of the effects can be lessened with treatment only, and mental and physical limitations and effects are lifelong.